Okay. Hi again, and thank you for coming to this class. In a couple of, I mean, in the last week, we were working with solving equations. We know that solving an equation means finding the value for the unknown variable that will make the equation true. But in today's class, we're gonna go into absolute value equations and how does this work. Before getting into that, I just want to make a quick review about what is the absolute value. If you remember, the idea, guys, is that the absolute value is the distance from a number to zero. Let's say that this is my number line, and I have zero here, I have one here, I have two here, and I have three here. I have -1 here, -2. Okay, if I ask you guys, what is the difference? You are right here. Okay, this is someone right here. And if I ask you, what is the distance from 2 to 0? So basically, what I'm asking you, the absolute value is what is the distance from the number +2, because this is +2 to 0. Can someone tell me what is the distance?
Okay, I already hear.
Oh, that's great to know. Now, what is the distance from +2 to 0, guys? Let's count. Help me out. One,
So,
two. Okay, the distance from +2 to 0 is 2. Then let's go to the other side. Let's say that now we are in -2. Okay, we are in -2. And now I will ask you, what is the absolute value of -2? Can someone tell me what is the distance from -2 to 0? We're going to do the same.
2.
Count how many units. That will be 2. As you can see, guys, the absolute value is like a function that converts everything into positive, right? If it is negative, it converts into positive. If it is positive, it converts. Okay, it doesn't have to convert it, but it's already positive. The thing is, guys, we can have two cases. If you have the answer to, the absolute value could have been negative or positive. Can you see that? It doesn't, it regardless the sign, we still get positive. We have two options, the negative case and the positive case. Can you repeat with me? The negative case and the positive case.
Negative case, positive case.
The positive
Very
case.
much. Okay, because why are you making us repeat that? You may ask me, because I want to show you how to solve that. Basically, that is the idea of the absolute value functions. Eh, but now let's solve equation involving absolute value. Let's have a look at this one. Y plus 2 equals 4. The idea, guys, here is to find what value should I substitute here that I added to 2 and that I get 4. Can someone tell me what value can I substitute here, guys? Which value should I place?
2.
Which number plus 2 can I get +4? The absolute value of that.
2.
Two.
2.
Okay, someone told me. Okay, you say it. Okay, I'm going to write that down. 2. Okay, you're saying that the answer is 2. That is true, guys, but I will show you something else. Okay, let's have a look. How do we solve Mr. Absolute Value equations? Guys, it's really simple. What are you going to do, guys? You are going to take two cases. Okay, you're going to take case 1 and the case 2. What is that? What is that? This means, guys, as I explained to you before, because of the absolute value, it could be negative or positive. In this case, the first case, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the absolute value symbol. I'm just going to copy what is inside, which is this. Y plus 2 equals what, guys? The first case will be positive. Do you remember that we can have two cases? Okay, the first will be positive. Okay, let me place positive what? +4. Okay, let me copy that, +4. And the second case, guys, I will copy this again exactly as it is. Y plus 2 equals, what is the other case? If this is the positive, what do you think about the second case?
Negative.
Yes, because we have two options. Do you remember what when I made you to repeat? The two cases, the positive and the negative. That's why, guys. One case is positive and the other case is negative. Just like that. Y plus 2 equals positive case, that number one. Y plus 2 equals negative. Oh, where this 2 is coming from? It's 4, right? I don't know what I was using 2. It's negative 4. One is positive, the other is negative. Now, guys, what you have to do is to solve this separately. Okay, forget about the case 2. Just work in the case 1. How can you let the y alone? Because that's your goal. Your goal is to let y alone. Okay, you got 4 here. What is pissing you off? The plus 2, right? So how do you get rid of the positive 2, guys? If you move it to the other side, what are you going to get?
Negative 2.
Negative. Thank you. Negative 2, correct. And then you need to let y alone. What is this equals to, guys? 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 will be 2. And this is your solution. This is your solution. It's what you told me, guys. Yes, yes, it's what you told me. But here's the difference, guys. We can have another solution. The absolute value, guys, may have two solutions. Let's have a look at this one. Then the case 2, guys, is a negative 1. Okay, let's solve it. It's the same. Okay, let's solve. Y equals negative 4 is right here. Okay, and I need to move that positive 2 to the other side. What it would be? The positive 2 will be
Negative.
negative 2. Thank you. That would be negative 2. And then what is the answer for that? Negative 4 minus 2, guys, is equals to what? Negative 4 and negative 2, it's 6. I add the numbers because I have the same sign.
Negative 6.
Negative 6. Thank you. And now we have two solutions. Mister, why do you have two solutions? Because we can have two cases, the positive case and the negative case. And substitute, guys, if you don't believe me, substitute. If I substitute here, guys, negative 6 in this value, negative 6 here, and let's add negative 6 plus 2, guys, negative 4, right? And what is the absolute value of negative 4? Convert it into positive. What is the absolute value of negative 4? Positive 4. Okay, that is true, guys. That's why we can have two solutions. Okay, this is my solution, guys. Then we are going to add something here. We're going to add something, which is going to be the number line. Let me make a number line here. Please use a ruler, guys. I don't have a ruler, but you can have one. And let's represent these values, okay? Take a look that I'm going to need 2 and negative 6. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to make a line, okay? Let me see. I'm going to separate this. I'm going to separate this. Just 1 second. Okay, let's make this. I'm going to stop the recording, okay? And let's make the number line. Okay, I just made a number line. I made it, guys, in a scale of 2, 1, because I don't want to make 1 by 1. It's going to take me so much time. That's why I made it 2 by 2. 2, 4, 6, negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, negative 8. Okay, now I need to find a solution. What is the solution for a y equals to 2? Okay, this number line is going to be called y. This is the positive y in this side. And here I got the negative y. Okay, where is y equals to 2? Look, 0, 2. Okay, it's right here. Okay, let's make a point here. I'm gonna make a point here. Okay, this is my first solution. Okay, I'm gonna make a point here. This point is my solution. And what is the other point, guys? Y equals to negative 6. Okay, let's look for y equals to negative 6. Oh, right here. That is gonna be the second point. Okay, and that is my solution, guys. Okay, I'm gonna say, you can write it like this. Okay, you can say solutions. Okay, let me just move on a little bit here. Solutions, solution. Since that we have two solutions, we're gonna say, what is the first solution, guys? The positive one, positive 2. And what is the second solution? Negative 6. Okay, this is what we got, guys. This is how do we solve a absolute value equation. Mister, that's a lot. No, let's have a look at another example. Let's have a look at this expression. We have absolute value of x plus 5 equals 3. Which value is x here that I added 5, and that is the absolute value of 3. Mentally, guys, maybe you can solve it, or you can't. Don't worry. The first thing you're going to do, guys, is to take the two cases, because the absolute values has two cases. We're going to have case 1. Okay, I'm going to say C1 makes case 1, means case 1, and case 2. Okay, case 1 and case 2. And I'm going to copy. The first case, guys, you only need to copy what is inside. Exactly what you got. X plus 5 equals. This is the positive case, guys. You need to make it positive. You don't need to put a positive, but if you want, positive 3. And the second case is the same. X plus 5 equals, what is the second case? If this is the positive, the second case of the absolute value will be
-3.
-3. Just like that, guys. One is positive, the other is negative. Just as simple as that. Okay, then what we need to do, guys, is to solve each case. Work in case one. Okay, let x alone. Help me out. X needs to be alone. Okay, this 3 is right here. This -5 is pissing me off. On the other side would be -5. Okay, and x is going to be equals to what, guys?
-2.
-2. Okay, that is my first solution. X is equals to -2. If you don't believe me, substitute. -2 plus 5 is 3. And the absolute value of 3 is 3. Yes, it's right. Okay, now solve the case number 2. Look at this.
I copied Mr. -3 minus -3
Oh,
instead of -2 minus -5.
right. That's why you got -6. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. X is equal to
-8.
-3. And I need to move this +5. If I move it to the other side, then I will get -5. And x would be -3 and -5 makes -8. Exactly. That's what you got. Okay. These both x equals to -2 and x equals to -8 are my solutions. Now I need to represent this on the number line. Okay, simple. Just make a little line here, guys, and let's graph it. Okay, I made this, supposedly this is a straight line. It is not, I know. Okay, now we're using the variable x. Okay, I'm going to include x here. This is the positive side of x, and this would be the negative side of x, right? Okay, let's find the solutions. X equals to -2. Okay, 0, +2, +4. No, -2 is to the right side. Okay, this is, sorry, to the left side. -2 is this. Okay, that is my first solution. Let's make a point. Okay, I'm gonna use a big point here. Okay, I will use this point. Okay, this point is my solution. Okay, this point is my first solution. And what would be the other one? What would be the other one? It's -8. Okay, let's move on. -2, -4, -6, -8. Okay, the second point will be here. Okay, that will be my second solution. Okay, these are my solutions, guys. These are my solutions. Okay, so this is the middle point, by the way. 1, 2, 3 units away from this and 3 units away from the other one. This is exactly x -5. And now let's go to the next. Let's have a look at this one. Again, mentally, guys, this is getting, I mean, tougher. So to find the value mentally, don't worry. We know algebra, which is what I'm going to do in order to solve this. Okay, first of all, this is an absolute value expression. When solving absolute value expressions, we need to consider the two cases. Okay, case one and case two, just like that. And what is this about, guys? Just copy exactly what you got, 5c minus 3. Okay, let me copy that. 5c, sorry, I don't know what I placed -5. 5c minus 3 equals, that for this is the positive case. Okay, you don't, if you wouldn't want to put the positive, it's not necessary. Okay, that will be +1. Okay, +1, the positive case. And then you need to consider the second case, the same. 5c minus 3 equals the negative case, right? Negative what? -1, just that, guys. You only split this into two equations. One is positive and the other one will be negative. And then let the variable alone. Let's see. Thank you very much, you girls. Thank you. Okay, let's let C alone. Okay, 5C. What is pissing me off, guys, as you can see, is the -3, right? This -3 on the other side would be positive
Positive.
3. Okay. And then C is going to be equals to 1 plus 3 is 4, right? This is,
Yes.
I'm gonna move this 5 right now, guys, because I can copy it and then another step, but I'm gonna move it. 5 is multiplying, right? 5 is multiplying. On the other side, it's gonna be, guys, what?
Dividing.
Divide. Divided by 5, okay? Positive. I don't have to change the sign. And then C would be equals to 4 divided by 5. Use your calculator and tell me.
0.8.
0.8, okay? 0.8. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next one. I need to let C alone. The same thing, guys. Okay, 5C equals -1 here. And this -3, guys, if I add positive 3 on either side of my equation, this is what I'm gonna get, okay, positive 3. Okay, C needs to be alone. What is 3 minus 1? Negative 1 plus 3 is
+2.
positive 2, thank you. And this 5 that is multiplying, guys, I'm skipping one step. I need to point that out, okay? I will move that 5 to the other side, divide and write. And what is 2 divided by 5?
0.4.
0 point?
4.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, 0.4. Guys, we got the two solutions. Let's make the number line, okay? Let's make the number line and let's graph it. Okay, this is going to be positive C, okay, positive C because that is the variable, and here negative C. Okay, and let's make this line, okay, 0, we got 1, we got negative 1. Okay, let's find out, guys. What is 0.8? Okay, 0 point, the half of 0 and 1 would be 0.5, right? Like this. This will be like 0.5. This will be negative 0.5. Okay, what is this point, guys? See 0.8. It is like here, right? 0.8. Okay, I would say that this point is 0.8 is right here. And now let's find a 0.4. Where is 0.4, guys, located? It's like here, right?
Yes.
I would say that. And that is my solution set. Okay, let me rewrite my solution now. I would say solution is, I got two solutions. What is the first one? 0.8.
0.8.
0.8.
Second one?
0.4.
0.4.
If I want to write it in fractions, 4/5 and then 2/5, it's the same. It's up to you. Let's have a look at number 4. 8m plus 3 absolute value equals negative 5. I will ask you, and you will have to tell me. Guys, take a look that here, guys, I'm giving you a negative answer. Notice that. What is the absolute value, guys, of 5?
+5.
Thank you, positive 5. The answer is positive, right? And what is the absolute value of negative 5? What is the distance from negative 5 to 5 to 0?
5.
The answer is always positive, guys, regardless of the sign. If it is positive, it is still positive. If it is negative, it's still positive. Guys, but take a look that here, guys, the answer, so always, guys, the absolute value is always positive. The absolute value is always positive. It's always positive, positive, positive. It's never, never, never negative. In this case, guys, this is saying that this, the absolute value of something that is negative, if that's possible. No, because the absolute value will be always positive. In this case, you're saying that this is negative. Guys, you don't need to solve this one. When you got something that is negative, like here, like this, you only said solution is, the solution is, and what does that mean, guys? This 0 with a line here, with a cross line, means empty set. Okay, this, maybe this is your first time looking at that. That is the empty set. Let me write it. Empty set. El conjunto vacío, that means there is no solution. It's like 0. No solution. It's empty. Okay, guys, for this example, when you got something negative like this, you will say that solution is empty. Because, guys, there is no, the absolute value will never be negative. And in this case, you're saying that it's negative. That's why it's empty. Just like that, yes, whenever you got something like this, the absolute value of something that is negative, oh, no solution, is empty. This will be the solution. The solution is the emptiest set. Let's have a look at another one with fraction, which is my favorite one. Let's have this one with the fractions. What do we have to do, guys? This is positive, right? This has solution, guys. Just when you got negative here is that you don't have solution because there is no number. I mean, the absolute values will always be positive. Let's have the first case 1, and let's have the case 2. Okay, the case 1 is basically, guys, copy exactly what you got. Okay, minus 3, and copy the positive, right? This is the positive case, positive 9. And the case 2 will be the same, 3/4 of x minus 3. equals what? Equals what, guys?
-9.
-9. This is the negative case. We need to consider the two cases. Then let x alone, guys. 3/4 of x. What is pissing me off, guys?
That
Negative.
-3.
Okay, the -3. Thank you. The -3. If I move this -3 on the other side would be
Positive.
+3, guys. Okay, 3/4 of x equals, let's solve this. 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3, mister. I think it is
12.
12.
12, right? 12. And then, guys, we need to let x alone, completely alone, guys. Notice that x is not alone. First of all, you got a fraction. Don't worry. Take the numerator. These numerators, guys, is multiplying, right? 3 is multiplying.
Yes.
What is going to be doing on the other side, guys? Dividing, right?
Dividing.
The 3 is multiplying, on the other side will be divided. Now the 4. What is the 4 doing, guys? This 4 is dividing, right? It's denominator.
Gonna be multiplying.
Gonna be multiplying in the numerator, okay? It's gonna be up, okay? Just like that. Okay, now let's solve this. Can you help me? Okay, can you help me to solve this, guys? What is this equals to? 12 times 4. What is 12 times 4? 12 times
48.
38.
48.
48, okay. 48 divided by 3. What is 48 divided by 3, guys?
16.
Oh, you're
10.
good at that, right? That was
So that is the answer, mister.
16, yes.
Is that I got it, but I was really confused because if we put it instead of X, but is that I got really confused in that, but I remember that there was the fraction.
Yeah, but it's correct. 16 times
It
3
will
is
be
38.
3/4 times 16
Mhm.
minus 3, and the answer is 9.
Yeah, it is. Amazing. I like that. Okay, let's solve this one then. 3/4, it would be the same, right? The other one. 3/4 x equals 9. This -3, guys, is going to be what?
Positive.
Positive. Okay, I was forgetting the -9. Okay, +3 on the other side. Okay, let's simplify. Let's simplify. 3/4 of x equals, what is -9 plus 3, guys? We subtract. -6, right?
Yes.
-6. Okay, let's let x alone. The same idea. -6 is right here. Okay, what I'm gonna do, guys? The 3 is multiplying. On the other side, it's gonna be dividing. The 4 is dividing. On the other side, it's gonna be multiplying 4. Okay, what do we get, guys? 6 times 4
6 times 4. 24.
over 3, right? Negative, right? Because we got this negative.
Yes.
Negative. Okay. Negative. Okay, what is x equals to, guys? Can you simplify that?
-8.
-8.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We got this, guys. Now we make the line and you will say, Mister, I need to make a huge line. No, guys, because 26 numbers. No, no, no. You can do something. You can do this. Take a look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the line. Okay, something like this. And instead of writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna use big numbers like 4, 4, 4, 4, 0. Take a look. I'm gonna use 4, 8, 12, 16, and I got it. -4, -8, -12. Okay, let me find us the answers. Okay, what is the first one? Positive 16. What is positive 16, guys? I think it is this point, right?
Yes.
Okay, this point. And what is the other one? -8 is right here. And we got it, guys. We got it. Okay, you're gonna say, guys, solution. What is the solution, guys?
Positive 16.
And negative.
8.
That's it. Just like that. Have a beautiful day.